live. It
We're
took a little
barely
bit of
live.
technical work. This is Pat Licata and John Licata, her sidekick, and this is Licata Live.
It is a little late. Sorry about that. We obviously had some technical difficulty, and
The internet doesn't always cooperate.
well, either that or user error. Not
Yeah,
quite sure
definitely,
which one.
definitely a little bit of both. So, a couple things. Pat,
Yes.
what was that article that you got, the source about Spotsy in Orange County? What was
Okay.
that? What was that about?
Yes.
This is kind of cool.
One of my friends, Becca Via Hall, forwarded this to me, and it's from Newsbreak.
And
And
what's Newsbreak?
it is a online
News source, local
online
news
news source
source.
called Newsbreak. And the National Association of Realtors does a survey every year. And the 2022 survey showed that more than 96% of homeowners do search online for their homes. And a company called Stacker, which does stats obviously, looked into statistics for Spotsylvania County and where Spotsylvania residents are looking to move. And aside from Spotsylvania, so it doesn't include Spotsylvania looking to move into Spotsylvania, but where else have they looked? This I thought was really interesting. So I'm going to go down this from number 10.
Where folks from Spotsylvania, which is a big county here in central Virginia, between Orange County and Fredericksburg, between Orange County and the Potomac, would like to live.
Yep. So in the number 10 spot is Fairfax County
You know, why number 10 Fairfax? People
because
don't
it's
want to be
most
in the rat
expensive.
race. People don't want to be in the rat race.
Well, part of it is it's more expensive. So you
And
have to be
and
prepared
yep.
to spend more money if you're going to be moving from Spotsy to Fairfax. Number 9 was Prince William County. Number 8, Henrico,
Which is Richmond area.
which I thought was interesting. I
Yep.
wouldn't have expected Henrico. Then we have Culpeper County as number 7. Again, one I wouldn't have expected. Hanover County,
Richmond suburb.
number
Richmond suburb.
6. Fredericksburg, number 5. Louisa County, number 4.
So Louisa, for you that know, is sort of from Culpeper on the way to Charlottesville.
And then number 3 was Caroline County, which is on the way to Richmond.
Yep,
If you're
Caroline
going
County
south on
be
95.
south of 95, going towards King's Dominion.
Yep. Then in the number 2 spot was Orange County.
Wow, Orange County. Why?
I thought that was really interesting.
Good value, good lifestyle, good school, out of the rat race, but close to the rat race if
That's
you need to be
exactly
there.
right. For those of you who don't know, in Locust Grove, which is located in Orange County on Route 3, we're pretty much equidistant between Fredericksburg and Culpeper. So it is a really nice location because a lot of people work in Fredericksburg or in Culpeper or even in Charlottesville. And it's easy to get to Charlottesville.
North, south, east, and west, there's places to be.
That's exactly right. And number 1 was Stafford County.
Yeah, Stafford is, it used to be Fairfax was the DC suburb. People work and live in DC, but they want to be in Fairfax to get out of the DC traffic. Then it was Loudoun County, and it starts going west now, even to Winchester. Stafford is that far. You're close enough to DC, but you're in the traffic. You're in the
Yeah,
traffic.
that's for sure.
Good schools, good place to be right off Route 95.
That's right.
Orange County is Route 3 is the major artery that connects 95 and Route 29. From 95, you can go to Florida. From 29, you can go to Charlotte.
And one of the things that I think is very interesting in the 12 or so years we've been doing real estate here is that things have definitely changed. In Locust Grove, I would say we were far enough off of the 29 corridor or the 95 corridor that we didn't really experience from a real estate perspective what was happening in Culpeper or in Fredericksburg. But that's changed. I think it's much closer to those larger areas that we're seeing very similar market stats.
Yeah, it's something like if you think of DC as the epicenter, let's say Frederick, Maryland, going north, sort of northwest, but north. Orange County is sort of becoming, Culpeper, Orange County is becoming, say, the Frederick of the southern part of the DMV, the DC, Virginia, Maryland. And, Winchester is started to become, even though it's a little further, starting to go west. So, the DC market is starting to expand out. Mm-hmm. In Fredericksburg, because of all the work they've done on 95, the high occupancy vehicle traffic, the hospitals that are being built, Fredericksburg is starting to take a life of its own. So then Orange becomes a bedroom community to Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
With better home values, lifestyle. But it used to be there weren't 2,000 cars going up and down Route 3 on a given day. Now there's multiples of 2,000 cars going up.
So one of the things talking about our area in general that John and I went to, we have a listing in Colonial Beach, and so we held an open house there this weekend, and I think I had been to, what's it called? Where were we? Dockside.
Dockside.
So we went to Dockside on the river in Colonial Beach, and it was a lot of fun. And I know there are a lot of newer people who've moved into Locust Grove recently who may not be familiar with it. So that is a place that I would recommend if you are looking for something different.
So Dockside's on the Potomac. It's on the Virginia side of the Potomac. They say George Washington threw a nickel or something across the Potomac. Well, there's no way he's throwing a nickel. Joe Namath or Tom Brady couldn't put a nickel on the other side. It's actually quite wide, but you can see Maryland, the Maryland side right from there.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
And it's a golf cart community, so I can tell you if you want to rent a golf cart, which is fun, and a lot of people are out there on their golf carts, you have to do it early. I tried to get one a little too late, and I was too late.
We got a great listing on the creek with a nice big boat attached to the house, to the dock, and it brings you right out to the Potomac, and the Potomac brings you out to the Chesapeake. It's really an interesting place.
So, and of course, if you're interested in a place on the river, we've got just the place for you. It's a
great place. David McPherson has the listing, one of our teammates, and we're going to host it open again this Saturday, I think, from 1 to 3. I expect that'll be sold in the next couple of weeks.
I would imagine so as well.
Imagine so. It's not lake living. It's not ocean living. Sort of creek living. That brings you out like you said, out to the Potomac.
Great fishing. Great fishing, for what I understand from the house.
Another thing I wanted to sort of mention on this call, is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? Well, it's really both, but two of our sources that we listen to, we like to think we profess to be students of the game, students of the market, spend a lot of time trying to analyze data, and the feeling right now, when you listen to the news stories, the nightly news, it's talking about the whole country. This isn't necessarily the case of the whole country. The Washington, D.C. area has not seen drops. It's not been dramatic drops. It's been, Actually, it's the prices are still increasing slightly, not dramatically, but what
Things
our
have held their value
they definitely held their
through
value.
COVID
What our
spike.
sources are telling us is right now is a great time to buy. And they say, well, interest rates are 6 and seven
Right.
percent.
Why would it be a good time to
Why
buy?
would homes are selling? They're selling fairly quickly.
Within 30 days,
But the feeling is
almost,
right now when the interest rates drop,
which
and
they
they
will.
will drop. Now they're not going to drop to 2, but they will drop. That when they drop, prices are going to go up a lot. Prices are really going to drive up because inventory
It's still so
is,
low.
is still so low.
It's
So
increased a little bit,
so if
but
I'm
it is
if I
still
have a
dramatically low.
2.78 interest rate right now, I may not. I may say, well, I want to wait. I don't want to lose that interest rate. Well, the interest rates may drop to 4.5, 4, 5%. But what's going to happen is prices are going to go up, and of course, that person who bought that 2.78 loan a few years ago, they've had a big increase in
They've gained a lot of
a lot,
equity.
lot of equity. So,
So
just
I
something
think
to think about. Just
it
something to
is,
think
and I
about.
think the statement there is you buy the house and you date the rate.
Yeah, buy the house, date. So we're very optimistic,
Yeah,
and actually, our business is strong. Our
very
business
strong.
is our business is strong, and we're seeing it in a wide area. In fact, last week we had 4 open houses, and from the furthest point of each open house was 82 miles. 82 miles. So, anyway, that's our Licata Live today, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. And if you have any questions, have any real estate needs, and want to have any conversations, give us a call.
Yep. As a matter of fact, and if you want an email, if you want me to forward that article to you from Newsbreak about Orange County being number 2, I will be happy to do that. So just again, call us or email info@Licata Group and we'll get it right to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.